Hi, I'm Mass, and I will be reviewing the Black Mirror episode called USS Callister today. It's the first episode of the fourth season of the show, and it's about this girl Nanette Cole who works with this guy Robert Daly, who's designed a game called Infinity, and he should technically be the CEO of his company, but he's very far from that. And in fact, his business partner James Walton is the CEO of the company, and Daly is kind of ridiculed for being a weirdo, and he's this quiet, kind of silent guy, but really he's very angry at everybody who ridicules him, and especially at Walton who's betrayed him. And so he takes his anger out on those people in his own game, where he has a private offline version of it that he can literally scan people into using their DNA. And in this world of his, which is built up after some cartoon he liked growing up, he's a god and can inflict immense pain on his co-workers who, when they're loaded into the game, aren't connected to their real world selves and must play along with his weird Space Invaders fantasy. Yeah. So when Nanette Cole joins the real world company that he's working in, he immediately falls in love with her. Maybe he doesn't. I'm not sure. But he finds a cup in the trash can that hers, and load her into the game. He then makes her play along in his weird fantasy game, but she's having none of it. So together with the rest of the people that Daly's loaded into the game, including Walton, they plan to escape the game and go into the online version of the game. So they learn Daly down on a planet one day and then steal his spaceship and flee through an update wormhole in the game, whatever that is. Now, what do I think of the episode? In my opinion, it's mediocre at best. Black Mirror is a great dystopian show about how our society could end up if we progressed our society the way that we've done so far, but stealing people's DNA and loading them into a computer game with their full conscience just does not work like that. And while it is an interesting idea, it just does not work for a show like Black Mirror, which portrays a more down-to-earth but still dystopian version of our future. And the idea is just too far out there, being able to just load an entire human conscience into a video game as an act of revenge. But at the end of the day, that's just my thoughts, and maybe it's a little harsh, but still. Now, having said all that, I was supposed to look up the word allegory to find out what the episode could possibly be an allegory to. So I looked it up, and it's an abstract or spiritual meaning, thanks to dictionary.com, whatever that means. And so I thought about it, and the best that I can come up with is be careful who you associate yourself with, because they might just be creepy stalkers. That's the best I could come up with. So would I recommend the episode to my friends? Short answer is no. I love Black Mirror overall as a show, but that episode just doesn't stick at all. And that's my review of the Black Mirror episode, USS Callister.